Hey guys, so today I've got an easy project for you all. In this video, I will be showing you how to make this cute crochet sunflower pin or brooch, whichever you want to call it. Just kind of reminiscent of what Pentagon's Wooseok wore in the Do or Not music video and the group's promotional videos. It's super simple to make and you can use it to accessorize pretty much anything. Your hat, your bag, your shirt, whatever you want really. So yeah. Let's get started. For this project, you will need the following: brown yarn, golden yellow yarn, a 4.5 mm crochet hook, a darning needle, a regular needle, some brown thread, a safety pin or a safety pin bar, and scissors. To start the first round, make a magic circle. Do this by taking your yarn, wrapping it twice around your index and middle fingers just like this. It should form two lines. Then insert your hook, pick up the lower string, twist it, then pick up the loose string here and pull. Make sure to tug it well. And then just adjust the loop so that it's a bit tighter. Then go through the circle to make a single crochet. Like so, then pull through 2 loops. Then after that, you have to chain 1. So this counts as your first stitch for the first round. And then for the rest of the round, you will be making 11 half double crochets. So how do you make a half double crochet? Just yarn over, go through the circle, pick up the yarn, and then pull through all 3 loops. Okay, again. So yarn over, go through the circle, pick up the yarn, and go through all 3 loops. Yarn over, through the circle, and pull 3 loops. So you will be making 11 of these throughout the circle. Okay, once you've made 12 half double crochets, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. You just have to cut the string like this. Oops. And pull the loose part. Then just secure the circle by pulling the other end to make it tighter. In fact, you can tighten it even more, so there's just a tiny hole in the middle. After that, grab your darning needle, thread the yarn through, and then sew it through the top of the first half double crochet. Like this part here. Insert the needle. And then go back to the previous stitch where you started, like here, and then pull. There. As you can see, it looks like the other stitches instead of forming a lumpy knot with a slip stitch and chain. Let's count it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so there's 12 in total. Of course, you have to weave in the ends, just secure it at the back with a loop and a knot, like so, and then tug it, and hide the loose string behind the stitches. can cut it finally. And then you have another loose end here, so you can just hide it in the back side as well. If the string is too short and your needle is a bit long, insert the needle first, like this, before threading your yarn through. And then pull. Like so. Okay. And then grab your scissors and cut that loose end. And there. That completes your first round. For round 2, which is the last round of this project, you will take your yellow yarn and the brown circle you completed earlier. You will be joining them together. So get your hook, then you can insert it anywhere here, like any of the stitches on top, say this one, and then get the yellow yarn and make it a bit longer and just pull the yarn through. To secure the yarn, I like pulling both the working string and the loose end through the loop tightly like this. There. So for this round, you will be working with double crochets mainly, so chain 2. Then in the same stitch, make 3 more double crochets. That's a set of 4. Because to create the petal, we'll be working on popcorn stitches. There, that makes 4 of them. And your first chain will count as the first stitch for this round, so it's this part here, and insert your hook through it, and then take the loose loop and pull through. You might want to get to wiggle that out a bit if it's too tight, like that, and then the back, it looks like this. And of course, chain 2. You will repeat the same process in the succeeding stitches, so yarn over, insert into the next stitch here. See that? So we'll also be stitching over this loose end here to hide it. So hold it in place, then pull through, and then pull for 2 loops, and another 2 loops, and then again double crochet here, another double crochet, that makes 3 of them, and the last one to make a set of 4. Oopsie. There. Make sure to pull through all the strands of the yarn like this, then count 1, 2, 3, 4. That 4th stitch, you will take the loop again, and then create the popcorn stitch like this. Then chain 2, like this. So that makes 2 petals, and you will just be doing the same process for the rest of this round. Okay, so once you've reached the end of the round, flip it over and insert your hook in the biggest stitch created when you made your first popcorn stitch and make a slip stitch right there. And then chain 1 to lock it. Grab your scissors, cut the yarn, and then pull loose and tightly. It now looks like the sunflower, right? So, after that, it's time to weave in the loose ends, like this one here. So grab your needle, and then just sew through the back stitches to hide it. It can be anywhere, just make sure you're not stitching right in front. Oops, there. And another, just to make sure we're going through more stitches and hiding it well. There. Once that's done, you can finally cut that loose end. The other loose end, we hid it earlier. So yeah, there. To make the pin, just grab the sunflower and your safety pin. We'll be stitching over this part to attach it to the sunflower. Decide on the placement of the pin on the back side, like this or this way. It's your choice really. So yeah. Make sure that the unmovable part is positioned on top. Get your needle and thread and just sew through to start, like so. Hold the pin in place, then make a knot right there to secure it. See there. And just repeatedly sew over and under the safety pin or safety pin bar if you have one until it's perfectly secured. So once you've sewn through the pin, you can lock the thread with a loopy knot, as I call it. Just go through that same spot again and then insert your needle through that loop. You might want to make your thread a bit shorter than mine to avoid tangles like this one here. So make sure to tighten it before cutting the thread. Snip it there. And look, it's your sunflower pin. It looks nice and neat at the back. You can open it and then of course close it. There. So cute. So let's try attaching it to a hat. I made this one for a friend and the sunflower pin will go with it. So just open the pin and attach it anywhere you want. It's so awkward having to say this because you sure know how to do this, but I'll show you anyway. So there. Looks nice and pretty. Ta-da! Thanks for watching.